so who are the people and projects to watch in 2013? We posed that question to our staff of reporters. Here are their picks, starting with the people to watch. Cincinnati-based Macy's CEO Terry Lundgren continues to push a strategy that keeps Macy's in front of its shoppers in many ways. He's using more technology to help with customer service and planning a $400 million renovation of the flagship Herald Square store in New York City. Kay Geiger, president of PNC Bank in Greater Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky, will become chair of the Cincinnati USA Regional Chambers Board of Directors in February, taking over for Duke Energy's Julie Jansen. Dan Nair, the CEO of the Nair Properties, spent much of 2012 on a buying spree, snapping up office buildings at bargain prices all across town. We'll be watching to see what happens with that property, including Centennial Plaza downtown. We'll also watch to see if he's buying more. The Christ Hospital Health Network is looking for a CEO to replace Susan Croshaw, who stepped down after nearly 10 years on that job. Christ officials have said they hope to have a new chief executive in place in the first quarter of 2013. And well-known local chef Jean-Robert DeCaval, the owner and chef of Jean Robert's Table in downtown Cincinnati, has hinted that another restaurant concept might be coming. And now for the places to watch in 2013. First, Tower Place Mall downtown. The city of Cincinnati has been working to acquire the now mostly vacant Tower Place Mall and the nearby Pogues Garage, but officials haven't said much about what the city would do with the property. Stay tuned. Redevelopment just keeps happening in Cincinnati's historic Over the Rhine neighborhood, led by the Cincinnati Center City Development Corporation. The private nonprofit developer, known commonly as 3CDC, completed a $48 million expansion and renovation of Washington Park, which reopened in July. Up next for 3CDC, the $54 million mixed-use Mercer Commons project on 3 acres at Vine and Mercer Streets. The first phase is expected to open sometime this year. On the outskirts of Over the Rhine, Horseshoe Casino, Cincinnati, scheduled to open March 4th. More than 2,000 construction workers have worked to build this massive $400 million urban casino. Recruiting efforts to identify, train, and hire about 1,700 new casino workers are reportedly on schedule, and we're told several hundred slot machines are placed and waiting for action now on the gaming floor. With tens of thousands of students and workers just steps away, U Square at the Loop will have plenty of customers when the mixed-use development begins opening in March. The area surrounding UC has become a hot spot. Hundreds of student housing units are going up, and Short Vine is undergoing a transformation with new restaurants and retailers. Newly announced tenants at the $80 million U Square project include 4 restaurants, a fashion retailer, and a yoga studio that makes 13 tenants now announced.